Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Obby King remastered. So it says right here, just work to get this. So the arrows in the very beginning just show you where to go. It's pretty simple and just a little bit of obby work to do here. So you're going to talk to Wren. I'm going to skip through all the long-windedness that Wren goes through because Wren talks for a long time and talks slow. But after you talk to Wren, at first shows you these different colors: green, blue, pink, red, yellow, and 4 out of 5 are in the hub right there, and then the last one right there is in the practiced obby. So we're going to show you just one-to-one. Just watch where I go from here, and if you are playing along, it feels like you're walking pretty slow. I totally agree. It does feel like the character is walking pretty slow, but I'm just going to leave this one-to-one. I'm not going to speed up or double the time on this video, just so that as you guys are playing along, you can just walk along and follow the path that I'm taking. So the first one up here we're going to take is the pink one. So we're going to just climb up here. A little bit of obby work to get to the top, but it's not really too difficult. And as soon as you get up there, you can see that we've got the pink one. Okay, so the pink one's right there. And then from here, we actually have a pretty good view of the rest of the map. We're looking for a red area for where the red one is, and you can see it's back there. So we're gonna head back there. We're gonna get the red one, and then after the red, you'll see we're gonna get the blue, and then we're gonna get the green. Now just look at all of the surroundings around where I am, where I get all these things, and then you shouldn't have a hard time getting all of these. And I'll come back and let you know anything else I need to talk to you guys about in this process. Okay, so we've got all the ones in the obby at this point. Now we're just going to go to this practice obby. So we have to teleport to this different area for the practice obby. It's really quite simple. So we'll show you. We just follow what we do in here and get the yellow one and then go back. And then we're going to repair the teleporter for Wren. Okay, you can see we got 5 out of 5 shards on the left. Now, when we talk to Wren, of course, there's going to be 2 cutscenes here. We're going to go through the teleporter. There's going to be, it's because there's going to be one before, one after. Basically, we've gone through the teleporter, and we're here off to the obby. This is just, this is an obby. It's fairly long. It's not too difficult. There's some parts that are a little bit challenging, but just watch what I do and kind of follow along again. And at the end of the obby, we'll be back to show you when we get Wren's treasure chest. This part right here is pretty simple. You're supposed to find 3 numbers throughout the room. The first number right here you can see is a 2. Second number right up there hidden is an 8, and the other number is right here is a 5. So 285 is the code, and I think that's the same code for everybody. So I think you guys can just go in there and type in 285 to get access to the next area. Okay, so this last part here, you just got to wait for these things to teleport over to you. I'd recommend wait until they start turning, because you don't move on them. You move, they move, and you have to move with them. Just standing on it doesn't make sure that you move with it. So for that one, make sure, wait till it turns the other direction. And then at the end here of the obby, you can see that you've got Wren's chest. And as soon as you touch that, you can see that Wren's going to talk again. And you've got the badge there on the bottom right. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game, The Piggy Son. So this is like Piggy, but with the Simpsons theme is basically what the game is. So you need at least 2 people in a server to make this work. You guys can do this in a VIP server, or you guys can go and do it in a public server. But basically, if you end up being Piggy, who is Homer, you won't be the person who wins. You got to be one of the survivors. So you want to do chapter 1. You can see how it's outlined, and it has champions right there in the map voting. So hopefully everybody in the map is going to be voting for champions and trying to get this. So this is fairly simple. This is not like a really difficult sort of Piggy type of game. You can see right there it says select player there for the champions. So the mode that you want to do is obviously the player mode. So it's going to do a countdown just like any other player game, and it's going to randomly select somebody of the 2 people or the people in the server, and one of those people is going to be the Piggy. So after a cutscene, then the Piggy is going to be chosen. You've got 10 minutes to bust out of here. So the one room up here that you can get into, so far I've got a plank. I don't think that the objects are going to be in different spots for you. They should be in the same spots, and I'm going to just show you how to bust out of here. That front door you can't get out yet, so I didn't need that plank just yet. We need to get outside first. So we've got this green key here on this windowsill that is across from right where you walk in. So once you've got the green key, you can go upstairs. That opens the door. Most doors give you another key. Then you've got the next color key over here. And so this is the red key, which is downstairs. We're going to make sure we find that. And just remember the colors upstairs. We've got like pink and orange, and we've got a teal. We've got a brown downstairs. And then over here, we're going to find the red key, which is over there, and we've got the teal key, and we've got the hammer in there as well. We're going to need the hammer for two things, actually, so not just one thing. We're going to use it for two things, but this key that we've got up here, the teal one, opens this door. This here, we have a wrench, so we're going to go downstairs, and the wrench is actually going to be for part of this, and it doesn't seem to be working just yet. It looks like I need to use the hammer first, so I'm going to use the hammer and get rid of that. Now I'm going to use the wrench, and it seems to actually let me use the wrench now just to open that green part. So now we just need one more key to get that open, and the hammer, that's something that you're going to need to open the back door, and then through the back door, that's where you get to use the plank. So we're going to grab that hammer real quick. Then we want to go to the back door because we want to open that, and then we're going to want to go and get that plank wherever we left that, or if it's upstairs still, make sure you check the room upstairs. Now we're going to put that plank there. Now that gives us access to the treehouse, but the treehouse is locked, so we got to get this key that's outside, the yellow key. We need the black key in order to get to the treehouse upstairs, so we're going to use this yellow or orange key. We're going to use that. That's going to give us the brown key, and the brown key is just downstairs and around this corner. Go in there. That gives you the pink key. Go back upstairs, open the pink door. Go in here, come around the corner, and this gives you the black key. And the black key, of course, is the key that we use to get the inside the treehouse outside. So we're going to go in there. We're going to go up to the top. We're going to open that. We're going to grab that case. Make sure you grab Wren's the treasure chest right there and grab the key. Now when you go inside, all you have to do is open this door, and then you've escaped, and you can see on the bottom right that you've got yourself the badge and that you've completed this mission. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you'd like to support, please use code DeeterPlay when buying Robux, and also make sure you subscribe and you've got the notification bell on, not only for the launchers, because I've got launchers for all of these launch boxes, but also future news, events, and free items that hit the catalog on Roblox. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Roleplanes 3. So if you click on the little treasure chest there on the left side, it tells you what you need to know, sort of. It says there's a hidden waterfall on an island indicated on the map, and it also gives you a little information that indicates an order that you need to touch the gems, and but don't worry about it. We're going to give you the order right here. Now, I'm not sure which one of these planes is the fastest. You got to stand on that little green spot to spawn the plane. You can see back there in the garage or the hangar. So in order to get on the plane, just hop on it, and then you got to stand on where the pilot zone is, and then it will have you inside of the plane. You can see it says Q left, E right, but down on the bottom left hand corner of the screen you can see there is a throttle over there. There's something with landing gear, and so just throttle up. So S would make you go up, W points your nose down, and that makes you go up and down, S and W. You can also barrel roll with A and D, and again, letting you guys know that you're gonna spend most of your time just doing this flight thing. So as soon as you go up in the air, though, you can see there's a green dot. Bunch of different islands, but the one with the green dot, that's what you want to head towards. So on the left side, you want to try to make yourself go as fast as possible. Just crank up the speed on your throttle over there, and then again, just make sure you're heading towards the green island. You might be able to sort of leave it alone, but you may be drifting off a little bit to one side or the other. So if you guys start drifting off to one side or the other, just make sure you are good to go. So this, I'm actually speeding it up quite a bit here. This is like 10 times the speed actually. So it may have seemed slow, but it's even slower. This plane only goes about 100 miles per hour. There might be some faster planes in there that you guys can get. The Cessna, definitely not a good one, but if you know planes, then there you go. But when you start coming in on approach, you want to go lower, and on the left side, lower your throttle quite a bit. You want to make sure your landing gear is out, and then once you hit the island, lower your throttle all the way, and then get out of your plane. You don't want to crash, basically. You want to survive this thing. So once you do successfully land here on this island, you climb up to the top here, and this is Wren Brightblade's, I don't know, forest. So you can zoom out. So we're going to go to the bridge in the middle, and look, if you zoom out, there's all these little empty camping spots, and each of those spots has a gem that is of a certain color. So we're basically going to start from the bottom left and go to the bottom left, get that yellow one, and then work our way on the bottom to the right. The second one that we're going to get here is this red one right there. So there's gold, there's ruby, and then there's this one right here, this gem, this pink gem, and it's all indicated basically by the initial on the left. There's that that thing that tells you what you need to do and where you need to go. There's something in that sentence that indicates what you're supposed to do. So next one is blue. So we're going to do the yellow one, the red one, the pink one, the blue one, and now the green one. Now, after you touch these in that order, you got to make sure that you touch these crystals in that order. Then behind the waterfall over here, there is a door that has opened up. And then again, like, this is going to take you maybe 10 or 11 minutes, but most of that time is spent flying in the plane to the island. So once you get over here, you go and you touch the chest, and you can see on the bottom right, you've got the bag. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Road to Granby. So this one is a bit of a pain. You can't get out of the first person view. You have to be in first person the whole time. So I recommend you're going to start out in the garage, get in your car. You're going to want to make sure you have enough gas in your car as well. Otherwise, you might be in trouble at some point and have to do some walking. So first, kind of drive around the outside of the map. It's hard to really pinpoint or show a map of what's going on, but I just keep driving around here until you see a road that leads up and goes right up on a hill. So it's sort of like on the outskirts of the town, and then you're gonna find a road that goes up a hill that heads out. It's really easy to see once you actually come across it. But then this is what it looks like right here. So you can see it heads outside of town and it goes over a hill, and you can tell this is definitely the outskirts of the town. So some of that time might be spent just driving around trying to find this particular spot, and hopefully you don't run out of gas like we do partway through. Also, there's the option you can press F and you can see a list of people who are in the server. You see like the picture of Gamby, and then you can try to follow people to locations where they are and teleport to them. So if your friend is over by this temple that you need to get to, then you can just teleport to them and you don't have to go through all of this. So this road here is actually a little bit long. We're going to pretty soon here, we're running out of gas, so we're gonna walk, but I am going to just speed it up 10 times speed just to show you where to go. So we're just gonna keep following our way down this road, and it is a little bit of a lengthy walk and a lengthy drive either way, but you can see down there, a little further down the road, there is a temple. Now in front of the temple, sometimes there's turrets, and you might have to get some weapons and try to deal with the turrets. I recommend just go around the back side of the temple, drop in the front, and just go inside. There were some turrets out there, but they didn't really cause any problems for me. I wasn't really getting shot at. I mean, I was getting shot in my direction, but the turrets weren't really enough to kill me or stop me from going further. So yeah, also maybe if there's other people, there's more targets. But anyways, I was able to just go right inside here. So you want to go inside of this temple. Now the physics are really weird. It's not like any other Roblox game. It's just kind of like low gravity, kind of like a ragdoll sort of game. It's just really, really difficult physics. So doing this whole thing is going to be a little bit of a challenge here for you. So of course, this first part here, you can see these hammers that are hammering out. You want to avoid those guys at all costs. So you're just going to want to make sure that you time it to where when that goes in, you jump. And again, the physics are a little floaty, so it may take you a few times to make this work. For me, I've got a game card and a game controller, and it's kind of making everything kind of drift left and right for me. So wouldn't recommend using a game controller for this one. So jump across over here. So now at this point, I didn't really know what to do. I was like, what do I do? These eyes look like demons. Am I going to die if I go down there? But you do actually want to go down there. But there's kind of like a trick direction. You don't want to go towards the path. There's a sign that's going to block you. You actually want to go down there and turn backwards. Now, this part of the video is going to get pretty choppy. Shout out to Silent for helping me get this part of the video. Grab these pieces of glass, and you want to build stairs to go up to the top. So this part's a little choppy, but yeah, once you start grabbing the glass, also the lava is going to start rising. So you're doing a little bit of a flood escape situation. So you jump to the next one, grab the previous glass, build the next step, grab the previous one, build the next step, and just keep doing that. You just need 2 pieces of glass in order to do this. One for your next step, and then one from your previous step that you have to grab and use for your next step. So your goal at this point is to just climb to the top. If you turn around and you went the other way and tried to go around that sign, that did not work out for you. I'm pretty sure. I tried that once and it did not work out for me either. So yeah, once you do this, you want to just kind of keep going, and the lava's not going too fast. You can still kind of pace yourself as you're climbing to the top, but there's still a lot of steps that you've got to make and try to get yourself to the top here. So just putting down a few more of these steps here. Thanks again. Shout out to our friend Silent. Sorry for the choppiness of the video, but you guys get the basic idea of what's going on here. The glasses, you can put those on top of where those little dots are, and at the top you will find that there's a treasure chest, and if you get that, you will get the badge. Hey guys, we're going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Undead Defense Tycoon. So as soon as you start, it says collect 100 eggs from the zombies. So I've played this game before, so I already had a wall and some things. Just like any other tycoon, you go through, you get money automatically, and as you get money, you build walls, and you can also get some better guns like the SMG and the AK. It doesn't really take a whole lot of effort to do that, but you do have a pistol to start out with. So these zombies will come after you, and the ones that are worth eggs, you can see will have a head with an egg, and most of them will actually be with eggs. You're gonna see some zombies that don't have eggs. Now they're worth different amounts. The one that I just shot worth 1 egg, but this one right here, this purple egg, these ones are the money ones. These are the ones that you want to go for because these ones are worth quite a bit. So they take quite a few shots before they actually go down, but they are worth it because as you can see here, when I kill this one, you can see down in the total, it went up to 16. So that was worth 15 eggs for that one. So there's blue ones that are worth, I believe 5 or 10. There's yellow ones that are worth like 2 or 3. And then there's the white eggs, which are just worth 1. So you're going to keep going through and killing zombies. Now, if they kill you, you're just going to reset, reboot, respawn. It's okay. It's no big deal. You just want to keep on going through and you want to keep on killing the zombies. So they're going to keep coming at you like crazy. I recommend use your shift button because run is helpful. And if you see any of the purple ones, try to go for them. I've found that trying to avoid zombies, like running around them, doesn't really work because after you run, you get tired, and after you lose all your energy and you get really tired, then you can't run any faster, and they're going to keep coming after you, and they're pretty fast. So after you go through, you can see 97, 98, 99, and after you finish off your very last zombie for 100, it will go down there on the bottom right, and you can see you've also got the badge right there as well. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Arcade Empire. So when you go in this game, it's going to teach you it's going to bring you through a tutorial basically. You need to put down arcade games, and you need to get customers to come into your place and play arcade games. And when they play arcade games, you get money. And then you use the money to buy more arcade games, and then you get more money. And that's sort of how it goes. On the left side, you can see there's Wren's treasure chest. If you click on that, it takes you over to Wren. And Wren says basically you have to use this emerald chest and you have to put the mystery box in your arcade, and it's a decoy mystery box, and it's going to get emerald demons to come to your arcade, and you need to use a decoy box in order to attract at least 10 of those emerald demons in order to do this. So in order to get the mystery box, it's 500 bucks in the game. You can use Robux, like 49 Robux, to buy some money inside the game, or you can just teleport to your arcade. And arcades, after they're used, you can go and you can click on them and you can get the money out of them. And then customers that are NPCs will basically come in every now and then, and they will play your games and they will leave money in your games. So make sure you take all of the arcade games that you have and put them up here inside of your arcade. It helps, you can get money faster if you decide to buy more arcades as well. So you can go to the store, you can buy floors. You can see on the bottom right, there's things where you can buy different stuff. Arcade games cost a little bit of money, so you got to find that trade-off where you have enough arcade games and enough money. But after you have enough money, basically just go talk to Wren and buy this decoy chest. And then after you buy the decoy chest, I'm not sure if it helps to have more than one, but I figured, what the heck, why not? Let's just get 3 of them. So you want to go back to your arcade. You can see on the left side, you can teleport to your arcade. So once you do that, not over here in games, it didn't pop up in there. It looks like it's here in decor on the bottom. So it's not in games. It's not actually a game. It's decor. So you grab that and you put that in there. So once you put one of these, at least inside of your arcade, then you're going to start attracting a certain type of customer that likes a certain type of game, I guess, or they like to play games in an area with green treasure chests. Anyways, these green guys right here, that's what you're going for. Those are the Emerald Demons. So as one of those walks in and starts playing your games, you can see on the left side, it says 2 out of 10. It's going to keep counting up, and you just want to keep going until you end up getting 10 of those guys. They will just show up randomly. You'll also have normal customers that are going to come to your arcade as well. Every now and then you're going to have to go around the room and put some maintenance on your arcade. You can see they stink, or they look like money, or they look like there's sparks flying out if they need maintenance, or if they need to be cleaned, or if you need to collect the money. So after that, you can see right here now we've got 9 out of 10. Now we've got our 10th customer in here, and it looks like we've completed that. You can see on the bottom right, we've already got the badge right there. That badge is shown up, but if you click on this and you go to Wren and talk to him, you can also see right there that you've got that complete. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Broken Ragdolls. So in the beginning it says right here, participate in one of the events, get first, second, or third place to win Wren's challenge. So a lot of this is going to be just waiting around for something to happen. This game, you're just in this lobby sort of area where you can kind of die, but you want to wait for an event to start, and it's going to pop up right there where above or below where it says level 1, like it did right there, Metaverse Wren's event. So you want to click on join, then there's going to be another wait until that actually starts, and then it's going to start, and you want to get first, second, or third place in this race. So when it does start, you just get going and try to get going forward and be ahead of at least most of the other players. You want to get first, second, or third. If you get fourth place or after that, then you're not going to get it. You're going to have to try again and wait. But yeah, you're going to spend most of the time. I think it took me about 3 minutes waiting in the server before the event actually popped up. So come over here, cross the end point, and hit that finish line. Then it's going to teleport you, and then you can see on the bottom right that you've got that badge. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game. Welcome to Farm Town. Now, if this is your first time playing the game, this is going to take a while because you have to go through this whole tutorial process, and you have to learn how to earn money and how to build a house, and you have to build a house. So basically, when you start out, going to go through the tutorial. It's going to show you how to grow some things, how to get the dirt ready so that you can plant stuff. But it says dogs are finally here in this new update. So shows a picture of the mailbox right there. So at this point, we've gone through just the basic thing. We've gone through some seeds. We haven't built a house yet. We're going to go through that. But first, we're going to go to our mailbox. Okay, and inside the mailbox here, you're going to see there's some items. There's a dog bed, there is dog food, there's a dog pet bowl. You just want to take all, grab all those things. Now, you want to put this down, but you're not able to put it down because it's not going to let you because you haven't gone through the whole tutorial and everything. It's going to say you got to go through the tutorial. So you have to harvest some of these plants. You have to basically go and reap them. And Jeb is going to talk to you about some stuff. You're going to show you right here what you have to do with this machine. You're supposed to basically take all of that stuff that you harvested, and you're supposed to put it on one side of the conveyor belt over there, and then on the other side you will get a crate. So now you're supposed to put the crate in the back of the truck and then drive the truck over to a place over here, the farmer's shipping yard over here, and now you can take this out of your truck, you can put it on the next conveyor belt, and that is how you earn money for this whole thing. So now that you've got a certain amount of money, it's going to try to teach you how to do building. So it's going to first have you buy some carrot seeds here. You're going to have to plant some carrot seeds, and then afterwards you're going to have to do some building. But that place right there, that's stored, that's where you're going to buy a lot of nails. So you're probably going to want to make, I think just one run will actually get you enough of what you need to build a house that's big enough to be able to put a dog house down. But for the first part, you're going to have to go and get some stones. You're going to have to go and mine some of those and then put the building supplies down. You put the building supplies down and it's going to start building the foundation for you. So you're going to want to go to the hardware store. You're going to want to buy a whole bunch of nails. Now, the first time it says to buy 100, you're going to end up needing a lot more than 100 for different parts of the building process, but I think you can get the dog just by building the floor. So now you're going to chop down trees, and around there you're going to pick up the oak wood. But the logs, for me, my inventory was full and I don't know where the logs were going. I had to kind of clear out some of the stuff down there below in my inventory in order to get the logs to go through this machine here. So this machine, we drop the logs in this, and then they will come out as boards. So the basic building blocks, once you've got past the first part for the house with the stones, you're going to need mostly just boards and nails. Lots of boards, lots of nails. So you're going to chop down trees, you're going to go buy nails, you're going to keep coming here, you're going to drop all the materials down. It makes it faster if you do want to buy coins, and I did buy a coin just to make this process go a little bit faster, but you put those materials down and it's going to take a little bit of time to start building. So I would recommend, while you wait for the building, maybe go out and get yourself more wood or buy more nails as necessary, but make sure you've got room down there in your inventory for all the stuff that you need. So once you've got a house that is for the most part built, you've got a floor, you can actually now put a dog bed down, and once you've got the dog bed down, you can start to order your dog, and you can get your dog to help you with this mission. That's what you need. Basically, your mission is to be able to build a house so you can put a dog bed down, so you can order a dog, and you can have the dog help you find something. So as far as the painting and stuff going up here, for laying it down, you don't really have to go through the painting and choosing the colors and stuff. You can just put it down there and click that button on the upper right of that part. So I didn't really know how to put this stuff down right here, but right here, if we press that, we can press that and then press X. And then if we press X, then we've got the furniture placed. So next thing we're going to want to put down for the furniture, actually, before we put the bowl down, what we're going to do is we're going to order our dog, since we put our food down here. So the little thing that says dog order, you want to grab that, and it looks like when you grab it, it's something that is going to like punch. But what you want to do is just basically hit the dog bed with that, and then a dog will pop up magically out of the blue. So you can pet the dog, you can interact with him. I would recommend you might want to put the bowl down in front of him, and then you've also got food that came with it. So since you've got a dog, you want to make sure that he's a happy dog. So okay, see on the bottom, this red thing, we can put the bowl right there. Now that we've put the bowl down on the floor, we can put food inside the bowl. So take that, drag that there, and if he wants food, he's got food. But what we want to do now with the dog is we want to command him to follow us. Now, if there's anything glitched, guys, there's all sorts of glitches in this game with the wood and with the dog. You may have to reset and do different things, but he seemed to be working for me right here. You go up to him, you examine him, you click on him, and it says start following. Click on start following, and he'll start following you. Now, you just want to walk around your ranch, and somewhere around your ranch, he's going to dig up something for you, which is Wren's treasure chest. So we're going to come out here. You may want to just kind of keep walking around, and you may see that he's eventually going to find something. Sometimes if you just stand there for a while, he will just kind of find it by himself. So that's what he did in my case. I stood there for a minute, and you can see right behind me, it says there is Wren's chest. So we've got Wren's treasure chest behind us. You can go over there and you can just click on it and examine it. Now you can pick that up. At this point, it's in your inventory. So click on it in your inventory. Then after you click on it in your inventory, you will have the bag. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in Fab's difficulty chart obby, or FDCO. So when you get in there, there's an NPC right there. It says talk to them, and then it says set marker. And when you set the marker, it doesn't really make any true indication or sound for you, but you can see off in the distance over there, there's a cube above what the item is, and there's a little picture there that kind of shows you a little bit more information on that as well. So the first thing we have to do is we have to go through and we have to get to level 10 in the obby. So not very difficult at all. These are very simple matches. So first one, you don't want to go through the yellow, want to go through the purple, obviously. So we're just going to kind of jump through here, and we're going to make it past those first 10. These are all, it's all pretty simple to do. Once you realize that you don't actually have to go through other levels in the obby, you just have to go to this level right here. So at level 10, you go and you get in there and you touch that thing. So that thing in there, after you touch it, you're going to hear a little ding sound. So you've got the first out of 5 of the crystals. So if you go back and teleport to spawn and then just zoom out, you can see there's the yellow one, there's a pink one right there, there's a red one off in the left. So we're going to just get all of these so we can get access to the area that gives us the treasure chest. So there, we've got the yellow one. Now the pink one is really easy right over there. You go grab that one, and then the red one is back there. So we could hop in the water and we can swim over there. The water's not going to hurt us. You're going to see that later on as well, because there's one that's back there in that little shack in the back. So first we're going to get the red one. We're going to come around this corner. We're going to try to avoid spawning or hopping in any of these vehicles for the time being. We're just trying to get these shards so that we can get access to the gate. So here we go. We've got the red one now. Okay, so we're going to hear a little ding sound. Now we've got 4 out of 5 of them to get into that gate. So right here, I should have just basically taken a right, but we're taking a left. But looking like we're gonna see that we can't actually get in this door on the right just yet. Okay, so now realizing that we've got a blue one back here as well. So apparently there's some boats that you can hop in here. I'm not sure if we're trying to hop in the boats or how to make the boats go. I hopped in the boat and it disappeared. So that didn't really work out for me. So I just jump in the water and jump over to this blue one. It's no big deal. You're not going to drown. You can swim. You're in good shape. So grab the blue one right there. Now, after you've got that one, just teleport to spawn. And then once you teleport to spawn from over there, after you've gotten all 5 of these, you should be able to get through this gate. Okay, so now this basically is a rebuild of the Metaverse hub. Very interesting rebuild of the hub there. I like it. But when you go and you stand in the middle of all the champions, you can see it says congratulations. Actually, it says congratulations. There's an extra S in there for some reason. But you can see on the bottom right, you got yourself the badge. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren's treasure chest in the game Journey to the Sun. So this one's basically an obby, pretty simple, but you see back there that crate in the map, you don't have to worry about any of the 7 flames to the sun or any of that stuff, but see that crate back there? You can see it way back there. You're just going to have to obby your way to that crate, and it's going to take just a little bit of time, but not too much really, and it's not too hard. But you want to make sure you first get this flame here so that you get your power, so you can actually jump far enough to go through the obby. So if you don't get those powers, then you're probably not going to be able to jump far enough. And there's a second part here. You see the flames? You see that there's a second set of flames over there straight ahead, and you're going to want to make sure you pick that up because that one's going to help you for jumping a little bit higher. So yeah, we were just looking a little bit further out to see where that crate is, and as long as you can see that crate, then you know you are in a server that is updated, and you can go and get it. So second flame received. Now I think you can jump a little bit further and a little bit higher, so that's going to help you to get forward in the obby and just kind of do what I do here in the video. It's pretty simple. You got an extra cutscene right there that you deal with when you come around that corner, and it means that you're pretty much close to the chest, Wren's treasure chest. Now, once you get up here, you can see it's sitting right there. You go up to it. It says click here to claim your bonus reward. But on the bottom right, you can see that you've already got that badge. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get Wren Brightblade's treasure chest in the game Limited Simulator 2. So it says on the left side, play Metaverse event. Click on that. It's going to take you to a special island. And it says right here, you need to go and talk to Chad. And Chad is going to give you a mission. You can see Chad over there. Basically, you just follow that arrow. And Chad is over here. You talk to Chad, and he needs your help. He needs to find 15 gold crowns throughout the game. But, you know, you don't really even have to do this. There's crowns throughout this whole thing. There's one, there's two. But right here on the upper right, it says skip mission. You can skip the event, so it doesn't take that long. I would recommend just skip it, guys. Just skip it. Click on that, and you can see on the bottom right, you've got yourself the badge. And then that way you don't have to play through the game if you don't want to. I'm going to show you how to get Wren Brightblade's treasure chest in the game Monsters of Etheria. So what I'd recommend, do RP. When you do PvP, you're just kind of going up against a lot of people and it's really difficult. RP is the way to go. So we're going to go with the RP servers and join. Either way, it's going to be very difficult. When you join the server, pick Explorer. So on the left, you look at the treasure chest. There's these bunnies. There's 5 of them that you have to find, basically. Right there at the tree that you spawn at, there's this guy. You can talk to him. He gives you some of the details here. He needs for you to go and find some of his different versions of his copycat Etherians. So there's eggs basically scattered, and they spawn randomly, and sometimes they disappear. Like you might see one and then it disappears right in front of you. So hopefully you won't have one disappear in front of you like I did, but there's 5 of these and they spawn in certain locations. So the first one we're gonna go to is the one in the desert. So the map overall is not too big. Finding the desert isn't too hard. Just zoom out. It's kind of over in one of the corners. So go to the desert area, and in the desert area, eventually it will spawn with a tornado. So you're going to go to the desert area and look for a tornado. If it's not there, eventually it will spawn. Some of these seem to take a long time to spawn, and they spawn randomly. So it's not going to be there at first, and then boom, you can see right there that tornado appeared out of nowhere. So now what you need to do is get to the top of the tornado, basically climb or get on top of it, but you need to get the egg that's inside of it. So we've got one of the eggs right there. It's the yellow copycat egg. So this is sort of like last year's or the year before, I don't know, egg hunt, but it doesn't really show you where everything is with the different colors of the wells. But we've got the first one. So the first one in the desert area checked off the list. We don't have to worry about getting that one anymore. We need to go back to the main area. So the next 4 that we need, let's see, one of them is sort of up here behind the houses. And it's going to spawn in this area, just right by the desert. Go up to the top of these steps right here. And then right here, you can see the purple one. We were lucky that that one will spawn right away. But in this area is where this one's going to spawn, in this garden area. So you want to keep looking around there. Not going to be the same spot every time. Then down below by the barn, there's trees. And then in the tree, there's going to be a green one. So try to see a bright green ears in one of the trees. And then you can go up to it, and then you have to basically interact with the tree, shake the tree, and then get it to fall down, and then you will collect that one. And that one spawns pretty often. Now, this barn area is where a red one spawns, and that one seems to only spawn during the day. It took forever before that one actually spawned, but we're going to go over to the area where the blue one is supposed to spawn. The blue one that we missed in the beginning is supposed to be found in the snow area. So we're going to come up over here, and we're going to go across the map over to where the snow is. So back here, okay, we're going to go back up here to the snow area up here. So it's called the Alchas. It's like the Appalachias, but not quite. Spent a lot of time up here. Actually, at night, it didn't seem to spawn. Once it sort of turned daytime, just a little bit, you can see back there, boom, it started spawning, and we went and collected it right away. So this time I actually got it, and it didn't disappear right in front of me. So we've got 4 out of 5 of them. Now, the other one that we need to get is the last one, which is the red one, which spawns right by that barn, or in front of that barn. That is kind of just outside of the city. So we don't want to go to the desert. We're going off here to this direction, and we're going to go down a little bit further. You can see there's the main town right there, and then just off on the other side of the main town is where you're going to find right here this barn. So right in front of this barn where there's a bunch of pumpkins, around this area is where it's going to spawn. And we're going to show you what happens when it spawns. Ended up waiting a really, really long period of time, like 10 or 15 minutes before this one actually ended up spawning. But you can see it's up there. It starts rolling and, oh, looks like I missed it. So this one starts running away. This one has a very similar feel of early egg hunts, guys. Very early egg hunts. Like some of the original ones. And then after you get that, now you've got all 5 of the copycat eggs, and you just have to go and talk to the guy and talk to him one more time. After you do that, you can see right there you've unlocked some sort of thing up there, but on the bottom right you can see that you've got the badge.
Thank you for watching, guys. And if you'd like to support, please use code DeeterPlay when buying Robux, and also make sure you subscribe and you've got the notification bell on, not only for the launchers, because I've got launchers for all of these launch boxes, but also future news, events, and free items that hit the catalog on Roblox. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.